Morning. It's December 27th. It's supposed to be cold, but my passion fruits are going nuts because it's not cold yet. I have a bunch of passion fruit flowers opening. End of December. This is just bizarre. So I wanted to do a video. Check this out. Alright, so they don't really stay showy for very long, but this is what they looked like an hour ago, and then a bunch of them closed up. So I'll just show you this one. You can just imagine the other ones I show you look like that. Pretty impressive. I've had some that are a little bit more colorful, but you get the idea. That one was open, and then a couple over here were also open. This is just so weird because I had tons of vegetative growth, but no flowers for the longest time until it got cold. So I'm not really exactly sure why that's happening, and I'm hoping that they can actually produce some mature fruit, assuming we don't get too hard of a freeze in Arizona. I mean, again, we're zone 9B, so we barely get frost, but from what I understand, the smallest frost will destroy these plants. This is a really easy, cheap trellis to make. It's got some 3-foot mesh. And just put it at the top end of these T-posts. And I love vines, and a lot of these vines love climbing. I guess all vines love climbing by definition. It's kind of a dumb thing to say. But yeah, grapevines here, and loofahs, and water spinach, and passion fruit all kind of mixed in. And there's just tons of these flowers. They're forming flowers like crazy. They were forming these small, like little male flowers. I don't even see them now, but they weren't forming these big fat looking buds that are actually turning into flowers until now. About a week ago, I started seeing them just like this, just popping up everywhere. And I have no idea why the passion fruit decided to wait until the end of December to put out massive amounts of these. So it's kind of interesting to see whether or not they'll turn out. And you can kind of see in there, it's beautiful. I don't want to mess with it too much. I got a bunch more over here. This cover was covered with, as you can see, loofahs. There's tons of them dangling still. I've harvested at least 60 or 70. And I pulled a bunch off, and then a bunch more grew in their place. So tons of buds. Here's an actual passion fruit that's developing. Again, I said it's December 27th. I was expecting it to just shrivel and shrivel and fall off. And that hasn't happened. So hopefully it'll mature. This is pretty resistant to cold too. I mean, we got some frost a couple days, and this doesn't really seem to care. This whole thing is covering up all the dead loofah vines. Is all pretty much all passion fruit now. It grew really slow for the longest time. Just had a few canes that were just growing really slow, and then now they're just exploding with growth in winter of all times. I mean, it's not terribly cold. Obviously, I'm out here in a short sleeve shirt. It's probably like in the 50s, low 60s, high 50s. But passion fruit seems to enjoy the cooler weather, which is very surprising. I don't really see that many buds on this one. There's a few over here in the lattice. Anyway, just kind of thought that was interesting. So go ahead and leave a comment or whatever if you're dealing with delayed passion fruits coming in late December. This is so bizarre. Let me know what you think.